Hello, this is EA for another commentary. This is Deadilus versus Kodak CER tournament 1v1 set 1 first games. Both of them play a lot of 1v1s and been practicing. Deadilus is going for, looks like 3 scouts, might get snipers later, and Space Marine squad probably later into Force Commander, and Kodak is going immediately for Big Mech, which is common strategy orc.
Marine squad deployed.
He's getting, one Barris, 1 Gen, just standard build. So he's playing it safe. He's reinforced that Slugger squad a little bit. Sorry, there's a little bit of a lag spike here. It's not really that critical of the part of the battle anyways.
Under fire.
Scouts in position.
He's intercepted, Kodak has intercepted the scouts at capturing that, 7 block roads. And he's almost killed but the scout squad gets away with 1 guy, so that'll be useful. He can capture maybe a critical or something with that scout, come back later. It's just important to keep those alive just so you can cap points as you're applying pressure to the enemy. And now you can see here that the battle is evened up because the Force Commander is here.
Taking heavy fire.
And there's another SM squad coming out to help. But he's hit those scout squads. And he hasn't killed one of them all. He killed a couple, but I don't think he killed the entire squad yet. Maybe 1 squad, I'm not sure. But he still has 3 squads up and running, so I think he didn't. And now, like I said, he's getting snipers.
Scouts in position.
Really good, effective against orcs because
the enemies of the Emperor
they can outrange
breath,
big
there
shooters.
can be no peace.
And there's a trick you can do where they'll load their weapons while you're moving. So you can shoot and run away and then stop when you're far away and shoot again and keep running and shooting. That can get really nasty if the player's really good micro. And he's forced to cancel that LP he was moving there. And Storm Boys are coming in. So 2 builders sitting idly there, but that's a lot of scouts. He's going to go for the scouts. Without the snipers, they're not going to be hurting the Storm Boys much. And it looks like the Force Commander is taking a lot of hits, but that's 2 squads of SM there. But with the Storm Boys there, he's going to need those snipers. He is going to need, and he gets a Skull Probe maybe for later. So he can also kill off any builders that get in because he's been scouted by builders there. And now he can kill those builders as you can see them flying through the air. That's awesome. That reminded me of Super Smash Bros. How that Gretchen just flew to the front of the screen and just fell off. That was funny. And both are dancing around the map. Seems like the Space Marines have an advantage now with the snipers. And as you can see here, he's just taking hits from those snipers and getting wounded. And he is doing the reload trick, it looks like. And he also has... Kodak just got an upgrade for his Storm Boys to make him faster. So that's going to help him.
We stand ready.
But I think Deadilus is getting 2-2, so once he gets Grey Knights, that's gonna put the stomp on the orcs. I feel that the orcs didn't, Kodak didn't apply much pressure on Deadilus. in the beginning of the game, towards the beginning of the game, which is what you have to do with orcs. And he's let Deadilus build up to too much, and he needs to be harassing those plasma generators, I believe, if he wants to slow them down, not attacking his men. I mean, especially since he has the flight, he can. If he was better, he would be harassing those plasma gens and then flying out towards the middle when those SM Marines got there. But oh, and Deadilus having a little surprise, little scout, one SM squad down there to catch them as they were running away. That was cool. You got some shots off there, and so Deadilus was basically just pushing him back at every turn, and his LP2s did quite a bit of damage there to those Storm Boys, forcing him to spend more money on reinforcing. And he's just going to sit by this critical here while he builds up. I feel that the Deadilus has a resource advantage right now, both in plasma and wreck. And he has a lot of wreck sitting around. He just hit T2, so but he's going to spend it on Chaplain, GK, and probably Machine Colt or Artifact, Sacred Artifact, because we all know Librarian Pones. Smite ability, especially against orcs, man. That ability will just kill a whole Stormboy squad if it's wounded a little bit. But the orcs having an advantage here. See, they caught him in a tech, and Kodak has caught Deadilus in a tech, and he's caught his force commander in the middle, and that force commander is going to get wiped out. So, doing a good job of killing off enemy units, but he doesn't have the tech, I don't think, to deal with, I think Kodak, Deadilus is just playing around with them, kind of. I mean, he has a lot of money sitting around, so, and now here comes the Grey Knights.
Victory countdown has begun.
I think Deadilus has been just focusing on micro and saving up his forces. Saving up his money to reinforce, and just bashing with T2 is basically what he's doing now. And SM T2 is one of the best in the game, as most of us know. If you're an orc player, man, you better rush hard, because this is just nasty, because SM is just too powerful. T2 against orcs, especially because if they get a rhino out, anything like that, that's gonna help them a lot. Even against flash gets, you have 2 SM squads and a Grey Knight with Chappie, that can beat 2 fully reinforced flash hits with commanders, because one of your Grey Knights can tie up one of the squads, and then you can neutralize the other one, and that's just 2 nothing squads while your other 2 squads like shoot them. But he's gotten, Kodak's gotten some war tracks here. That's actually doing some good damage. And Deadilus preparing with a couple rockets on one of his squads in the back, and also building, I believe, he's building a land speeder or a dreadnought. I'm not sure. Can't tell right now. But those Grey Knights are still getting into battle, and Kodak is flying out, Stormboy's flying out to retreat with a good retreat there. And he's going to tie up that, he's not watching those sluggers there, he decapped the point. That's poor micro right there, he's not watching. And, but he has Mega Armor Knobs. Of course, Deadilus has a land speeder, and I believe he's building a dreadnought, Hellfire Dreadnought, so